That, ladies and gentlemen, without a shadow of a doubt, was one of the worst performances I have seen from Barcelona in a very, very, very long time. I don't know how we left that stadium today with anything less than a loss. That was an incredibly lucky performance today from Barca. The only reason we left there with any kind of points was because of Joan Garcia, who decided today to turn into prime left Yashin. That is the only reason. And I'm going to get into Joan Garcia. But before I get into it, I need to go straight into the game. Because let's talk about this performance right now. From the start of the game to the 96th minute, it was an absolutely disgusting performance. Today, Rayo Vallecano, they outplayed us. They outshot us. They absolutely bullied us today. We're supposed to be the champions. We're supposed to be the team, one of the best teams in Europe. And today, we were absolutely beaten around by Rayo Vallecano today. Honestly, Rayo Vallecano today are going to leave the stadium today absolutely gutted that they didn't leave today with the 3 points. This was, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the luckiest games for Barcelona today. And look, from the starting 11, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't think Flick would make the changes he made today. He made a complete change in the back four, completely changed it today, apart from Alejandro Balde, changed everyone, right? He brought in Christensen and Eric Garcia as a centre-back partnership to replace both Araujo and Kobashi in this game. He started Koundé today. Midfield, he brought back De Jong in the midfield. He brought Dani Olmo to start today. And he played the front three, the best front three today. Right? And listen, I'm just going to say this now. Apart from Joan Garcia, no one on that pitch today leaves with anything less than a 5 out of 10. I don't care. I do not care. There wasn't one outfield player today that showed out today. Not one. Everybody was too rash today. From that first half, we were getting, the way Rayo Vallecano today were pressing us from the minute 1 today. Bro, even before we scored the goal, they nearly scored. Malek Jorge had one open chance into the box and Joan Garcia saved it, which is going to be one of 7 saves that he made today. But he made an amazing save. And did we learn from that? No. We barely created anything. And in the end, what happened? We get given a penalty, which, let's be real, that penalty was soft as hell. Extremely soft. But in the end, we get given a penalty. And after Lamine Yamal completely was dog shit in that first half, he gets a penalty, he scores. And you're thinking, okay, now we've scored. Now the floodgates will probably open now. Now Rayo Vallecano have to come out, we'll hit them on the counter, we'll push them. But no. No. Rayo Vallecano today knew what time it was. They knew what time it was. And they stepped up. They played out of their skin today. They played out of their skin. They continue to work hard. And Barcelona, we just did the same thing we did against Levante. Just taking our time. What the hell? What the hell? This is a stadium. Estadio de Vallecas is one of those stadiums that we always struggle in. I know people are going to say, oh, Barcelona won their last season. Okay, we won their last season. How about the last 5 years? How about the last 5 years? How about the last 5 years? Before last season, the last time we won in the league against Rayo Vallecano was in March 11th, 2018. The last time we won in that stadium of any competition was in 2021 before last season. Before last season, our last 3 games against them, we lost twice. I don't want to hear anybody tell me, but Rayo Vallecano this. I don't want to hear it. This is a stadium that we're struggling, and I said it in my match preview. I told people in my match preview, this game was going to be tough. This game was going to be absolutely, oh God, man. It was going to be extremely difficult. Rayo Vallecano were going to be up for it. This is their first home game of the season. You know the crowd is going to be on our necks from the minute 1. So go out there and play with some passion. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, but the pitches wasn't. I don't care. Rayo Vallecano played in the same pitch as us, and they were outplaying us. In the second half, bro, don't even get me started on the second half, man. That second half, we came in the first 15 minutes, and we actually had a 15-minute spell in that first half where we actually looked like we were going to score. We didn't take our chances. The moment Rayo Vallecano finally settled into the game in the 68th minute, it was over for Barca. These guys were absolutely cooking our defense. Absolutely cooking. Joan Garcia today had to turn into Guillermo Ochoa against Brazil. He had to turn into Tim Howard against Belgium in 2014. That's what he had to turn into today. Turn into Spider-Man, bro. Making save after save after save after save after save after save after save. But guess what, bro? He's not invincible. You keep throwing chances against your, keep giving your chance to your opponents. They're gonna eventually make you pay, and they did. And bro, let me just talk about the goal, bro. We conceded. Lamine Yamal. I don't care if you're a striker or not. You are in the box. You are literally a few meters away from the guy who scored the goal. You see he's in your vision. You see he's literally standing there alone. Nobody near him. Nobody near this guy. Do you try to cover him? No. You're just standing there looking at the ball coming towards this guy and just standing there looking like a fucking idiot. Close him down. Close the guy down. Absolute disgraceful performance today from you, Yamal. I don't care. Even that goal today doesn't save you. You were dead in this game. And you were dead alongside every other player. Rafinha finished dead today. Ferran Torres dead. Dani Olmo, bro, oh my God, don't even get me started on Dani Olmo. I think he might have been the worst player on the pitch today. Unreal. That midfield today, Pedri, you were the best out of a bad bunch, but even you were not great. The defense today, right? The only players today on the pitch today, honestly, that live with any kind of credibility is obviously Joan Garcia. He gets 100 out of 10. This brother today was moving ridiculous. He's the only reason we left with anything in this game today. And obviously him, and also, honestly, Andreas Christensen. I don't think he was perfect in defense, but brother, he was doing more defensive work than the rest of the other team. Absolutely. And look, obviously, I'm happy we didn't lose the game. I wanted us to win 3 wins out of 3 going to the international break. But when you watch a performance like that, you take what you can get. And you know what? In a way, I'm glad we didn't lose. Absolutely. But this right here shows you what kind of season we're going to have, guys. This season is not going to be a rolling, simple this season. This season is not going to be simple. This season is going to be a long, long one. Barcelona fans, listen to me when I tell you this. Strap yourselves in. You are in for a long, long, long season, Barca fans. Okay? What we saw today is just the beginning. Okay? I told people at the start of the season, I said this. You keep playing the same style. Eventually, when teams figure out how to play against your style, you're going to get cooked. And look at today, Rayo Vallecano. How many times were they caught offside today? How many times were they caught offside today? How many times were they break into a highlight? There are 2 one-on-ones in this game. 2! And this is Rayo Vallecano that's doing this to us. What do you think some of the other quality teams in the league are going to do to Barcelona in the league this season? Don't even mention the Champions League. Just the league alone. But this needs to improve. This needs to improve, man. Flick, the domestic season right now is on a pause. We're going to international break. You need to reassess the squad during the international break. Look at the players. Look at the formation. Look at your best lineup. Because our first game after the international break is at home to Valencia. And we need to have a big statement win in that game. I'm not talking about lucky win. We need to make a statement win in that game. No excuses. No excuses. Okay? You need to figure this out. I know you're working with straws right now. I don't blame you for that. But you need to try and do something. I don't blame you even for trying to reshuffle and change the squad today. But, bro, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And I'm not going to lie to you, man. I was fuming coming out of this game. I was fuming. right? Because I was like, bro, it wasn't necessarily even the draw. The draw wasn't, I was happy with the draw. It was the performance that worried me. Because let's be honest, if it wasn't for Joan Garcia, we would have probably lost this game 4-1. It's not good enough. We need to be better. And we need to improve ASAP. But listen, let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think of the performance. Who stood out in the game apart from Joan Garcia? Because I know Joan Garcia is one of those players that definitely stood out. But tell me what you guys think of the performance. Tell me what you guys think of their manager. Do you guys think that the manager was too naive to change the squad to allow this season during this game? But let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. And yeah, man. Visca el Barça. Visca el Catalonia. Peace.